Although I live in the slime of age, although I stumble in the thick fog of materialism.
He predicted these dark times we now live in.
The tradition of meditation is waning, and we are drunk with spiritual pride.
He had an urgency about him. He never gave up on anyone, on showing us the full potential of our humanity.
He said to me that he felt that he was a critical point in his life. He said, at this particular point, I'm on the verge of becoming enlightened, and when people get to this point, they either go crazy or they attain realization. Which, of course, made me feel a little bit anxious, having just married him.
Supposing if you become enlightened, then what? Of course, automatic answers then, of course, I become a Buddha, enlightened. You are about to become egomaniac.
He said, the job of the teacher is to insult you. And that was insult the ego.
He didn't seem to hesitate to just throw people in deep water and hope that they could swim.
Everything was with the intention of waking people up.
Well, we're talking about someone who was rigorously trained to understand the highest teachings of Tibetan Buddhism, fled the communist Chinese invasion of Tibet, got himself to Oxford to master English, and present these ancient teachings in a brand new language to an alien culture, the English.
He was driving with a girl in the car. I had heard he hadn't been the best driver in the world, and I don't know if alcohol was involved or not, but the car went out of control and went through a joke shop window.
He woke up in hospital partially paralyzed, and as he tells it, this car accident was to him a message that he had to completely strip himself of all facade in the Western world and present the teachings without any props of robes or being the great Tibetan Lama. Let's go see the Lama, he used to say.
So in 1970, his bags were packed, and with a one-way ticket to America, he landed smack in the middle of spiritual longing and confusion.
Peel back the lie with your tongue.
It was a tumultuous time, and a time when there was a passionate search for meaning.
I think there was just a great disillusionment of, what were we really about? And middle-class values were sort of up on the block.
He said, in order to create an enlightened society, you have to change the culture. And in order to change the culture, you have to change the art.
With Trungpa Rimpoché, the behavior was always terrifying to me. And I was always wondering when I was going to be around when, anything could happen.
Have you had the experience of majesty, a sense of majesty and calm and centeredness in any rock and roll that you've heard?
Unfortunately not. I tried. It's very hard, Helen. I tried very hard. I thought at some point I was missing something. Yeah. But it turned out to be I wasn't missing anything at all.
Can you push down a little bit, sweetheart? How do you say sweetheart in Japanese?
Lots of his students were his lovers, and that was known. He didn't hide anything. He didn't hide his drinking. He didn't hide his sexuality. I think that's why during his lifetime, he never came crumbling down,
After being married to him for 17 years, you always knew that his intentions were good and you could always expect that he would be. But fundamentally, I don't really know what made him tick.
you.